What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking the Nike Air Max 95 Maniére hands washed cold. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking a Nike Air Max 95 Maniére hand wash cold. All right, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question: are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set to release March 29th, to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $190, right? Okay, and of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now look like they're averaging roughly about $286 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay, now let's just state the obvious. Maniére ran their run fair fee, or their run fair raffle, on March 24th. Now, also, they are dropping the Air Jordan 3 Maniére, and they're going to be doing the diffused blue joints. Now, if you guys haven't been living under a rock, if you haven't signed up for that sold out Discord, the kid did catch a W on the Run Fair raffle on March 24th. They also not only did just the Maniére 3s, but they also did these Air Max 95s. Now, with that being said, this is the official drop now. I think the official stores, I think they're going to be getting them in Washington, D.C., and I think in Maniére in Houston. So I think the one in Atlanta, maybe not, because you guys, if you haven't been following or keeping up with the lives or our podcast per se, the one in Atlanta has been broken into, right? Okay, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but just food for thought, right? Okay, but with all that being said, here we are. So pretty much, I think the one in DC, they're actually dropping it on the 28th, and then I think the one in Houston, they're doing it the day before. I'm not sure what the rules are, but with that being said, right, the online drop where there's no raffle, is just kind of, you just pull up online at the certain time. That's going to be on the 29th for the Air Max 95s, and of course for the Maniére Air Jordan 3 diffused blue. But for this video, I want to focus just on the Maniére Air Max 95. Pretty much, I will say this is the second one they did on these guys right here, and to be honest, I don't hate them. Now, the name hand wash cold, I may have not did enough research to understand why that's coming from, but I do want to do like my thoughts compared to the ones that dropped last year, roughly about 5 months ago. Those, in my opinion, just was not it for me personally. Not knocking or hating the people that did cop those, because at the end of the day, buy what you like. I'm not the gatekeeper of what's fresh and what's not, right? Okay. But with all that being said, we got these joints right here, hand wash cold. I will say the materials, it looks like they finally got it right compared to the ones they did last year. And the colors, I don't hate it. Now, the one thing that's really throwing me off about the shoe is the writing on the toe area, and of course around the inside of the back heel, there's some writing there as well. So I'm not a big fan of that. With that being said, but overall, it's still a dope shoe because of the Air Max 95. At the end of the day, I feel like they're getting better and better each and every time with these drops, compared to, I guess you can say, the first drop they did. And I can't help but think of the ones in 2020, which was the Maniére Air Jordan 3. That one, they knocked it out of park. So I mean, it's hard to really keep comparing it to that, even though it's totally two different models. And I've seen people say their thoughts on the diffused blue, where it's like they're just doing the same thing over and over again. Like, sure, okay, cool, I'll give you that, but I mean, you can say that about Nike and Jordan Brand easily, right? Okay, let's just keep it 100. But overall, I would say dope shoe. I like what I'm seeing, and to be honest, it's dope. But you know what I'm saying, I don't even see myself rocking this for gym purposes and or just on a regular basis. So not a bad shoe, but for the kid person, these will be a skip. Not a bad shoe, it's just that I don't know. Y'all got to come a little bit better than that on my year, in my opinion, for these Air Max 95s. Y'all are getting better compared to the first drop that we got last year. And this drop is better. I'm going to give it that. But still going to be a skip for the kid. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section. And will you be going after these on March 29th, retailing at $190? And of course, let me know if you hit on the raffle on March 24th, if you went for them as well. Other than that, these will be a skip for the kid. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.